girl? Yeah. Ooh. You be doing a lot of legs and booty too.
Yo guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know already what? Oh, god damn. You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. This water keeps you hydrated. Let's be serious, guys. Let's get into the review of the video. Boom.
Yes, my focus has been with Alex, but let me see if these other guys have interest.
Okay, boom, bam, bam. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, Tiffany and Alex. Obviously, Tiffany sees Alex and Ashlee, and they're getting real close, real comfortable. Ashlee's dancing on Alex. Alex is getting a little wine tutu.
With the neck roll like that, that's how you. Hey, yeah.
She dropped it and popped it on him a couple times.
She's dropping like it's hot. Yes, it's looking smooth, it's looking sexy, they're looking comfortable. Touchy hands, physical touch, lots of movement going on. It's nice, it's tasty, it's sexy, you know what I mean? It's real nice. Cool. And this is exactly what, you know, we wanted to see. We want to see people getting together who are ready for love. And it's nice, it's nice to see. But obviously from Tiffany's point of view, it's not nice to see because she actually says, you know, it looks like they're building something together. It's no longer her and Alex.
That's when I realized, oh, this dude ain't working on Tiff and Alex. This dude is trying to grow something over here.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that ship sailed a long time ago, Tiffany. Your energy doesn't allow his energy to really come out, doesn't allow the full Alex to come out. Oh, by the way, guys, again, just want to say, listen, pray for Alex. I'll link the GoFundMe just down below. If we can support with our money, that would be very helpful as well. I want to help just so that they can help with ease the burden of finances on the family. Yes, so back to what we're saying, guys. So Tiffany's seen Alex and obviously then decides to make a decision. Listen, she made a decision before she even got there. Okay, when she saw Ashlee and Alex together, she made a decision before that moment. She had already made a decision that she's gonna move mad. I'll tell you that now, yeah, because Tiffany doesn't look like the type of girl that reacts on emotion to do something like that, go and chat to another man.
I have claimed Alex from day one. But when you know that someone else is dedicating their time to other people and then there's that missing in action, you don't know why.
Because she's been loyal for the most of the series, so it doesn't make sense for just to flip. Which means you've been thinking about this decision making, probably from the last episode when you spoke to Alex and said obviously he's the man up.
Manage a little bit.
We're seeing this through two different lenses. When you set an expectation, I feel it's fair that I expect that of you.
I should have said that I'll just call you later, but my intentions were to do what I have to do, get the house straight, and call you back.
I think when you have a priority, you do something about it. And when it's not a priority,
we're trying to get to know each other.
But you will never get to that with me, is what I'm telling you.
I mean,
that will never happen with me if you don't show me it's worth even getting to that next stage.
I totally understand.
It's about being a grown man and following through on your word. That's all it is.
What?
My tolerance is about this small.
So what you just saw then was the camel, the thing that brought the camel's back, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? And then she decides she's going to speak to Mike. Now, my issue here is that, first of all, were you talking to Mike before? Because I don't remember seeing her talk to Mike on that level, like that. So you coming and left out the field shows straight away your interest. Again, it's kind of like putting your foot forward. You don't have to. It's almost like you've. It's not the same as you claiming Alex like in the beginning, but you've put your best foot forward. It's a competition, the game. We've been watching you, and you haven't done that. You haven't put your best foot forward for other guys. So how come now all of a sudden you're putting your foot forward? The guys are not stupid. They're gonna talk, and in the men's cave, they talk about who they're feeling, who they're not feeling. So Alex has been talking about you candidly. And maybe it wasn't in the sense of him liking you to be one with you, but he's talked about you expressively. And to an extent that if another man hears that, he's going to be like, why is Tiffany coming to talk to me? So already you're on the back foot. Secondly, the person you're talking to, Mike here, does not feel anyone else apart from Shay. Listen, he's not even feeling Shatava like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not even feeling Shatava like that.
I think what we're missing is the emotional connection.
You're right. She's a bad bee. The body's heavy. You know what I'm saying? She's got a nice face, bro. But the emotional connection for him is not there. Shay is a number one. I said to you last time in that video. I said he hasn't got any other numbers, bruv. Like if it's Shay, underneath Shay, then the number 2 spot is still Shay, and number 3 spot is still Shay, bruv. He hasn't got anybody else. You understand? Because he doesn't feel anybody else on that that level. He wants an emotional connection. That's what he's getting from Shay. And you see that in the other video where, you know, they're talking about the reasons why she potentially doesn't want to have a kid. And the way that he's stroking her arm, the way that he's being affectionate to her.
Let's hear the reservations.
When I had Shason, it was
you know, the way he's been attentive to listen to what she's saying lets me know that these two have got a nice deep bond. But obviously the red flag is the fact that he wants a child, and she's not really trying to go down that level just yet. I feel like she can be persuaded because she didn't close off completely, but she said she was heavily dissuaded from going down that route.
I got a kid, so I don't know if I want to do that all over again.
So somebody heavily dissuaded is not saying definitely they're not going to do it. They're just saying right now, I'm not feeling to do. You know what I'm saying? People change. So for Tiffany to go obviously there to Mike, and it's funny, I always pick up on language that people use. They were talking about, obviously she works out. Now Mike is also smart. He's played the game, just like Tiffany played the game. Tiffany thought she can come over there and try to make a move. He's like, I'm going to use you to get at Shay.
I don't have like a lot of ass. I got enough ass.
No, you got ass.
And the reason why I'm saying he's going to use you to get at Shay is, bear in mind, I only go by what I see. Is, again, it's unconscious behavior from individuals, from human beings, where we try to get our way with something. If we don't get our way, we manipulate a situation, and so it may not look manipulative, but when you have to try and twist someone's arm to do what you want, it becomes a form of manipulation. So what I'm saying is this: when she says, "Oh, she goes to the gym," he grabs her arm, feels of her arm, da-da-da. Bear in mind, I just don't think he even feels her like that.
A lot of,
You got girl, yeah.
But he knows Shay's going to watch this. He knows Shay's in the room. Fam, if I'm feeling a girl and I'm feeling a kid, and I'm feeling her nicely, cuz, and me and her have said that we're going to try to go down this lane, bear in mind, I don't see Mike having any other options apart from Shatava. Why, bear in mind, Shatava's not even number 2 or number 3, why then start feeling up a woman's arm? Do you know what I'm saying? So, feeling up Tiffany's arm, you know how it's going to get perceived. You know how it's going to get perceived. He's a very intelligent guy. He's not stupid. So, he knew exactly what he was doing. So, when he grabbed her arm and, you know, she was saying, also, you know, she works out, and da-da-da-da, she might have thought she was playing him, but she's only doing who? Herself. You're only doing who? Yourself, Tiffany. So, he's feeling up her arm, touching her up, da-da-da, then he's saying, then she's saying about, she says, mentioned about her bum or whatever. It's not too big. It's just right or whatever. And he says, no, I've seen you got a nice ass. Da da da. He's gaslighting her. Or so, no, gaslighting is too heavy a word. Let me not just throw that word around. He's more of a case. He's giving her what she wants emotionally. He's fulfilling her ego by telling her sweet nothings. Yeah, you're a nice body. I'm not saying she hasn't got a nice body. You got a nice body. Da 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 da. It's not for her. It's all for show. It's all for show for who? Shay. And it's so interesting, because when the camera pans onto Shay, the way she's watching it, I'm imagining what's going through her head as she's looking at I break this into 2 parts. The first part is where she's staring directly at the action, and she must be thinking to herself, what the frick is going on? What the hell's going on? Mike, what are you doing? Like, excuse me, Tiffany, what the frick you getting off trying to come after my man? Listen, your man is over there dancing with Ashlee. If you want him, go and get him. Why are you over here talking to my man? No. What's going on here? And then the second part is she looked down. Her eyes went down. And at that point, it's almost like the eyes going down is like you deep in the whole situation. So the first part is you observing what's going on and you commentating, saying what the hell's going on. But the second part, when you look down and when you deepen like that, the fears and the insecurities are now coming at your mind just as you're looking down. So as you've gone down, you're going like this again. Now she's thinking, wait, hold on. The things that he said to me, are they true? Or was he just playing the game? Like... And I'm sure she probably even thought in the thousands of thoughts that she had, you know, maybe she should have a kid. Maybe she should give him a kid. Maybe she should, like, you know, da-da-da. There must be like 1,000 things coming through her head. But I definitely know when she was looking at it, thinking to herself, what the frick is going on? And I know she must have been cussing Tiffany in the head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll cut you and cut you. And I know she was thinking, how do I cut both of them without getting caught? How do I cut both of them without going to jail tonight? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't play with my emotions. Don't play with my emotions, you know what I mean? And I know obviously Angel was talking to Shay, so...
Now when I put some jeans on, it's different.
Okay,
You remember that.
At the time as well, and I know that Angel clocked it. I think Shay made a little, like, gesture or something so that Angel would notice what she was noticing. And the thing about human eyes is that when someone begins to perceive something and look at something and stare at something, the person who's next to you or person who's close proximity can also follow your gaze. It's part of our human perception. We can follow the gaze. So Angel would have clocked what's going on over there and thought, well, what's going on? And asked, and I'm sure it would have been running through her mind to ask Shay, like, what you thinking? What's going on? Da da da. Because Shay had I'm going to cut both people open nicely, surgery today. Like, I'm not playing. Don't play with my emotions. So I was really just deep in the whole thing, and I guess obviously Angel being there and seeing her, seeing what she was seeing, also is a confirmation as well. So that, am I seeing what I'm really seeing? Because if I'm seeing what I'm really seeing, this looks mad. That what I'm seeing. Am I crazy for what I'm seeing? But if you see it too, that means I'm not crazy. And if you see it too, you can back up when I say that if I ask him why was he doing what he was doing, he's moving mad, he can't deny it. And one thing I also realized as well, the action that Mike was doing with Tiffany was bad enough, but not bad enough to have a beef. Deepness, because this is very important. What he did by touching her arm was not bad enough in a sense to cause a beef, but it's bad enough that you should know not to do that. Do you get me? Because when Shay comes up now to go and talk to him, he can go, whoa, I just touched her arm. I just grabbed her arm, that was all. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I didn't kiss the girl, I didn't do anything like that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even feeling the girl. I didn't even tell the girl I liked her. I just said she had a nice body, and, you know, da-da-da. That's it. So it's not enough to get pummeled, but it's enough to get attention. It's a very smart, conniving move. And that's why I say it's unconscious, because human behavior, we enact. As kids, you learn this type of behavior where you manipulate situations so that you can win. That's why kids cry. A lot of times they cry to manipulate you to do what they want to do. And we've learned that and grown with that, but we've adapted it and actually evolved that behavior from crying now to being very smart about certain decisions that we make. So Mark was very, very smart. He knew that he couldn't do too much, but do enough that Shay will obviously have to think about what she's doing. And that's why I say it's about manipulation, because I want to say, without being cynical, that behavior there, yes, you want to be more open and consider people, blah, 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 but you don't consider anybody, Mike. This is the point. You are fixated on Shay. Like, let's be real. Like, I like Mike, and he commented in my videos earlier on. I like that, and I represent that. I'm just going by what I see. So it's nothing personal. Don't come after me. Don't come after my life. Please, just like, share, and subscribe. And, you know, Tiffany was like, oh, you know, my bum's not too big. Da, da, da. She wanted a compliment. She was fishing for the compliment.
I don't have like a lot of ass. I got enough ass.
No, you got ass.
Now when I put some jeans on, it's different.
Okay, him.
You remember that. You remember that. You remember that. You remember that.
She was fishing for what? A validation. She was fishing for the fact that she's still good looking. Why? Because Alex has left her. So, you know, sometimes human beings, we seek validation. We seek approval. We seek love. We seek people, you know, viewing us in the way that we want them to view. We want them to view us. You know what I'm saying? And so for me telling you, oh, you look beautiful, you look nice, we all do it. You know what I'm saying? No, sometimes when someone says to you, oh, you're looking nice today, you're like, nah. But really, you're like, yeah, I do. You're right. But then you say nah, so they'll go, no, not really. And that really is the confirmation that you need. It's the validation that you need. It's a human instinct. Don't worry, I am not bashing anybody. So I'm just saying again. I want to reiterate the fact that Mike, you played a great game and you knew what you were doing, cuz. And Shay, I don't know if she would have known that you're playing the game, but obviously, definitely, she was thinking about her life, thinking about what's going on with you, thinking about what's happening, thinking about this Tiffany girl, thinking about what the hell's going on right in front of me, all in about 3 seconds.
You be doing a lot of legs and
like that, where they just took the picture of just of her. In 3 seconds, she literally deeps her whole life because of what she's seeing. She's in shock, she's in disarray, she's like, what's going on? What do you mean? And then looking down, she's now deep in it. Would he leave me? Would he go for another girl? Like, is he not feeling me no more? Does he not find me attractive anymore? What's going on? I'm about to lose him. Do I want to lose him? If he's like this, then he should go. But no, then I want him. There's a whole host of thoughts in one's head that can go through at one time. So, guys, look, I'm just here to display. I'm here to give you the action. I'm here to give you just the reviews. I'm here to just let you know. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Alexx and Ashlee. I really love your relationship that's going on at the moment. Please, let's pray for Alexx. Get well soon, Alexx. And guys, listen, like, share, and subscribe. Little black book. You already know what time it is. Wow, that note was off. You already know what time. My voice is going. It's late at night. That's my excuse. Yeah. All right, cool.